Hello, duelists. It's Tom Box here with Chancy Wigglestove. Come on, Chancy, you got it. Give me a handshake here. Don't leave me hanging. All right. So you finished second place at Seattle Regionals. This is the one with the ABC format.
Yeah.
What did you play?
I played ABC's.
Is it the best deck?
I think right now, yeah, until the next pack, so I guess a few days, then I don't know. There might be better decks, but yeah, it's pretty good.
You and I had a pretty good testing session online. A good 2 hours went into it, non-stop.
Random testing session.
Yeah, really random. YGO Pro randomly bumped into this guy, kicking my ass non-stop. That's pretty good, pretty good. So how did you practice for your matchups?
I didn't really. I mean, I played like online a lot on Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro, but it's really hard because you play like random ratings, so you never know what you're gonna run into. So it's more like you're play testing like yourself, like you're looking at hands and stuff. So I got maybe like 50 hours, which is okay, I think. But probably
50 hours.
Yeah, you probably want to get like closer to 80-ish hours, I think, if you want to practice for like an event to be like really good.
You knew you were gonna top.
I don't know. I only played to be honest, I only played like 5 rounds of Yu-Gi-Oh! That day. I had 2 buys because 2 people didn't show up.
I'll be here for like
and then yeah.
That made your tie breaks really up, but you finished second place.
Yeah, I guess my tie breaks were good.
Okay, well, let's go into the thing you don't want to talk about. What was your loss?
My loss was to another ABC guy, the guy that got first.
Oh, the guy that got first. So were you
Yeah.
at table 1 the final round or something?
No, it was actually like round 6 or 7, I think.
Oh, that's so still pretty late.
And yeah, I mean, I won the die roll for the first time, and I thought like, oh, I'm gonna win. But I only opened a monster in 4 back row, and then he like double twin twisted me, so I lost.
I feel like there is that dice rolling factor where if you just open bad, they got the out, they got it, right?
Yeah, totally.
Can't do anything about it. Okay, so out of what did you play against throughout the tournament?
Well, my first round, I think I played this weird like Paleozoic thing. This trap. I don't know what it did. I didn't know the cards were unaffected by monster effects, so I tried to cast tell like 3 times.
Oh, but what happened there?
I don't know. I didn't read the cards, but then I still won. And then I think round 2 I got I played ABC and the guy like bricked, so it didn't really count as a game. So the first 2 rounds were like really Yu-Gi-Oh! And then round 3 no one showed up. And then round 4 and 5 I think I played ABCs. Round 6 no one showed up again. And
what
then
is with all these like MIAs?
I don't know. And then I played.
They got scared of you. Your reps supersede you.
I guess, yeah. I was like, I missed my lunch break, but no one showed up, so I was like, I can eat my sandwich. And then I think I played like 2 or 3 Blue Eyes. So yeah, that was pretty good.
Did you play any special tech in your deck?
In my ABC deck? Well, I played Oasis of the Dragon Souls. It's like Call of the Haunted, but it makes it into worms, so you can't get system down. And it also lets you grind. You can like bring back Norden and special summon like a rank 4 for free. So that's about it.
Oasis
really
is
standard.
pretty cool.
Yeah, it is nice.
Anything you want to add into it?
No, I mean I had a lot of fun, so
it seems like you have your notes here.
Yeah, I took some notes just in case I forget. You know, like there's a lot of stuff in the deck that people aren't really aware of that I kind of noticed, like just like the parts and like there's different things that you can do. So hopefully I can.
You can differentiate a good ABC player between a good one and a bad one.
Maybe.
I think there is like something you can actually see. It's very easy to identify, like what they search, what they do.
Yeah.
All right. So I guess we'll go into the deck profile.
Okay. I played like the standard 3A, 3B, and 3C, and like the thing, like I see a lot of people summoning the wrong parts. Like most of the time, you want to summon this off a hanger, and then equip B, because what happens is if you have this dies first, so you search, and then when you search, when this dies, you special summon what you search. So it's also like. It plays around bottomless trap hole, which some people are playing, and like it protects you from system down. But there are some specific scenarios where you open like different cards. For example, if you open like 2 of these, or like 2B, or like 1 of each, and then you search something, you might search this, and then you summon this, and you would equip like the purple one. So then when you make Tsukiyomi, this dies, and then you special summon one of these for free, and then you overlay, and you make Bujin and discard this. So you have these 3, and you have this for free. Instead of making like a green one and then searching, then you get an extra part, but it's in the graveyard, and you want like field presence, right? So if you do that C play, then you have a free monster on the board. That's what I've noticed a lot of bad players doing with the ABC deck. They didn't maximize the pluses, especially when you have doubles. Yeah, totally. Like this card's like a Sir, so you can recycle itself. It doesn't target either, which is really like nifty sometimes. And then really standard, just like 3 Photon Thrasher.
Nice ulti Thrasher.
Yeah, this card is it's better than the gadgets because it doesn't take a normal summon. So when you don't take a normal summon, you can special summon this. It plays around Kieran because you attack and they have to bounce. And like the fact that it doesn't take a normal summon means that even if they have strike, you still have like the 2 pieces in the grave, like one off the summon and then one off hanger. So that's really crucial. That's why it's better than the gadgets. And then I played 3 gold gadgets and then 2 silver gadgets.
So you're playing an extra gadget here?
Yeah, I think I should have played 6 actually. I wanted to play 6, but I ended up cutting it for like the Oasis, I think, because I didn't open these all day, and like you really want to open these going first. If you don't get a rank 4 play, you're really at a disadvantage. So the thing is, like, this is weaker than the Thrasher because sometimes when you have the monsters and you have this and they have back row, you can't summon this because if you summon this into strike, you're like a turn behind. You effectively lose. So sometimes you have to summon like a part. When you have this and a part, you have to summon the piece. So you have 2 pieces on the field, and then next turn you can get the 3rd piece in the grave. Because if they strike this, you're like straight up like 1 turn behind. You lose pretty much. So, but it's still really good.
Good. You know, yeah, know your tempo.
Yeah, totally. It's like a machine too. So you can equip stuff or you can make gear gigant. And then that was it for monsters. I didn't play like Max T or anything because you discard like everything off the Bujin, so as minimal. And then the spells I played 3 hanger and then 3 terraforming. You have to play like you draw them dead draw sometimes, but you have to open them.
You can still ditch it with ABC.
Yeah, exactly. And then I played 3 twin twister. It's really needed. Like it's free in this deck, and you want to get pieces in the grave. That's like the most important part. You discard. It's like the best discarding spell in the game that is for this deck that you can get pieces in the grave and like destroy stuff. So for the mirror match. And then I played 2 Powder Desires because I couldn't find one before the tournament. I definitely would have played 3. Like I always see people saying, "Oh, you should play 2." Like, you know, I went online like sometimes like on the Yu-Gi-Oh subreddit and people were like, "Oh, you should play 2." I just like I think it's absolutely incorrect, and I think like all the better players at the YCS and stuff you see like online, they're all playing 3 because you just want to open like 1 going first. It doesn't matter if you draw 2 or if you draw like extras or whatever. Just the fact that you have to open it, period. So you should play 3 like at all times. Like if someone says you play 2, you can kind of tell like if people that know what they're talking about are gonna play 3 for sure. I think.
Have you ever gotten punished by that card?
Like yeah, I've banished like 3 pieces before. I think
at
the
same time.
Yeah, 3 of one kind, but like. If that happens, it doesn't matter. It's like you play the chances, right? You play it like at the last possible moment. So you search everything, you Bujin, and then you play it. So it doesn't happen often. And then 2 instant fusions, really great. You don't want to play 3 because there's only 1 Norden, and if you draw multiples, it sucks. The turn 1 play is you can make Rafflesia, and then you have the bottomless play.
You showed me that?
Yeah, so it's bottomless is really good against the mirror match. It's good against like everything right now. And instant fusion is like an out to everything. You have like rank 4s, you have Direwolf, it's like an MST. If they have like Chaos Hunter, you can cast out with instant fusion. And also, if they like Solemn Warning like apart, you can like use Norden, get it back, and then equip something off of hanger. So it's really great. And then I played 1 reinforcement because again Thrasher's better than the gadget. That's why I played 5 gadgets and I maxed out on I guess Thrashers and then one of this. The only I guess downside is if you draw this and Thrasher, so you have multiples, you can't do anything. Whereas if you had multiple gadgets, you can summon them all out. But I think it's better because the out to Kieran doesn't take a normal summon. So yeah, you have to play it. And then 1 upstart. I think you should play 39 in this deck just because you want a consistency. Like you have to see hanger in a rank 4. Or else you're just like you're gonna lose probably if you don't see a turn 1. And then for traps, I played the 3 Solemns, 1 Solemn Warning. You have to play this. This card is like super good. I think there's a new like dimensional card coming out. I still think Strike's better because you can still use it going second. Like if they have Infinity or something, you can set it and like Strike. Or if you're playing like Metaphors, you can like effectively stop their Pendulum Summon next turn, so you still get a turn, right? And then basically like in the mirror match, you want to Solemn Strike the gadget on the effect, and then they can't really do anything. And then I played
this is new.
2 of these. Oasis the Dragon. Yeah, I think it's just a really like good card. It's like Hollow Haunted, but it turns everything into a worm. So if you have your Dragon Buster, you don't have to play around the Kaiju, because if they Kaiju it, you can bring it back. And also, like, they can't system down, because if they system down, you chain your Dragon Buster, so it goes to the grave, and then as a cost, and then you chain this, you bring it back, so it's a worm. And then, like, it resolves, so you special summon your 3 pieces. They get banished by system down, but then you still have, like, a worm guy that can discard, and also special back the 3 monsters. So you effectively trade off this card for their system down. It's like 1 for 1. And then, yeah, also you can bring back, I originally wanted to play like Scramble Union because I read that card and I thought it was really broken. But the problem with Scramble Union is that you have to summon like the ABC Dragon Buster, because if you don't summon it, it's just dead like the whole game. And like theoretically, if you get to summon Dragon Buster, you're in like a good position, right? Like that, the Scramble Union could be like anything else, and you'd probably be winning that game. So it's like really, in a sense, kind of win more. And I think this card is straight up better because you can special summon like like level 4s like gadgets and grind, or you can special back pieces, or you can get Norden and use the effect to get a free rank 4. So it's just better than Scramble Unit in every way, I think. I actually think that if I could go back in time, if I had the desires, I would cut these for desires and another gadget, just because. I mean, it's really good, but I still think gadgets and desires are like.
But did it come up?
Yeah, it did. I used it a lot. I used Norden like a few times. I think I played like Cliff Fort, actually. I forgot to mention earlier. And then I like Norden back and made a Casto, and I got rid of Necro Valley in one. And then obviously this card should be banned, like straight up. It's degenerate. And this card is really good against every matchup, like Blue Eyes and Mirror match. If they summon A, like some guy like summoned A, I think against me, he's gonna win. But he summoned A, and I flipped this, and he lost because.
You should have said it.
Yeah, he should like either summon C or like set his A. So. This card's really good, and also Rafflesia off of Instant Fusion. It gives you something to do turn 1, so it vanishes.
Because you showed me that, he actually won me my first mirror match. He actually opened the nuts, had everything, Twin Twister, Field Spell, Kaiju, everything, clear my board, try to go off, Rafflesia killed him.
Yeah, Rafflesia is like really, bottomless is great, so.
Awesome, let's go into the, I guess the extra deck.
Extra deck, sure. Okay, obviously these guys. Broken on this Norden for Instant Fusion and for, Instant Fusion.
Basically outs like problems.
Yeah, and then the rank 4s, Tsukiyomi, Casto, Kirigin. This card's really good in the mirror, match. In games 2 and 3, it's basically like a battle of rank 4 attrition because you're both setting hate for Dragon Buster. Like, they're not gonna get Dragon Buster out because of cherries and like, so, and like the Ally Justice guy that banishes. So most of the time you make this and you just gain advantage, and you can just, it also searches the Ally Justice, which is great. And then Dweller, Emerald, you have to play this because it just like helps you grind. You return like these rank 4s, these 1-ofs. And then there are also instances where like you summon a turn 1 Dragon Buster and you like tag it out preemptively, and then they like cherry later on, so you're out of Dragon Busters, but you can recycle the one that you tributed off with Daigusto, and you can also return you can return Norden back to your extra deck and reuse it for the extra Instant Fusion. And then I played this guy. He's really good.
One of the best cards.
Yeah, he banishes 2 of like the ABCs from your opponent's grave or like Blue Eyes stuff. I think I was playing my friend. He was playing Blue Eyes in the Swiss rounds, and then he made like the Spirit Dragon, and he made Azure, so I couldn't get it over because I knew he searched effect failures, so I made like the Utopia guy, and I was like Battle Phase, and of course he Veilers. So then I Instant Fusion back into this. I banished like 2 parts, and I equipped it. There's an equip effect that boosts it by 1200, so my guy went to like 37, and I attacked over. And then there's Rafflesia, which is just for bottomless and Instant Fusion. It's great. And then I played the Utopia guys. I think I wanted to play like 2 of these because sometimes it comes up like when you're grinding, but there's like really not much to cut. Everything's like needed in the extra deck, I think, right now. And then I played 2 Direwolf because it comes up a lot.
You have to play 2.
Yeah, the effect is basically negate the effect of Solemn Strike, so it's great.
Good call, good call.
Yeah, and then like 2 comes up.
Definitely.
So I think it's good.
2 back row, you can still OTK.
Yeah, totally.
Let's go into the side deck.
Sure.
What is your surprises in here?
My side deck's pretty standard. I like to go for like the consistency when like I think in Yu-Gi-Oh! You always want to play like the maximum cards. It doesn't make sense to like really play 1-ofs unless they're like searchable or like they have to like they're like for Brilliant Fusion or something like that, you know. So I played like 3 System Down just for the mirror match. It's like the most versatile card. They can't really play around it. Like they can tag out their ABC Dragon Buster, which I think is correct before the next set. I was doing it like every game, like just play around Kaijus. And also when you tag out in game 2, you get your guys and then you equip the green one onto one of your parts, so it's protected from System Down. And then, but after this new set, because there's like that new pot card, like Pot of Acquisitiveness or something, if you preemptively tag, they can chain that and return your parts and draw 1, so they get rid of your Dragon Buster for free. So I think I'm just going to keep my Dragon Buster on board like at all times after this new set. And then I'm still going to play this card though, because I think it like banishes everything. It's really great. I played this Imperial Order basically. I didn't set it for the mirror. I don't think it's that good because they can like Twin Twister your other back row and then grind past you with rank 4s, and then you're locked under your own anti-spell. So I only think it's good against like some decks, like non-ABC decks.
Pendulums.
Yeah, exactly. And then 3 of this card. It's really great. You banish their ABCs, go in second. Like the thing about the mirror match right now is you get such a huge advantage going first. Going first, and if you win the first duel, you're so far ahead because when you go second in the second duel, if you open like cherries or if you open like System Down or something, you just pretty much are gonna win that game. So I played this. I think after the new set, I might take these out for that new pot card because that card's really good. Also, like if they cherries you recycle back your ABCs. So yeah.
Rather play the game than stop someone else from playing.
Yeah, exactly. And then
Outplayed, outskilled.
yeah, exactly. You get like outplayed, I guess, from cherries and the pot card. I played 3 of these just to out like, you know, cards. It's good against blue eyes. You flip their stuff down, and then you out like, you know, the random Vanity's Fiend or like the Jaugen, of course, the Kirins. And then after the new set, I think these might even be main deck worthy because I think in a few weeks that Dark Lord deck is coming out, so people are going to play Vanity's Fiend. You know, in Metal Flows, they can have like the new Owl Shadow Fusion for Metal Flows, so they can have that new Alcahest card and a Kirin, and they have that card to make another Alcahest. So if you book of Eclipse, you can like play around that board. And then I played 2 Max C's, you know, just going second. I sided these in the mirror match. I think in the mirror match going first, I sided in, I only sided in like 2 system downs and also this card, because you can search this. And then going second, I sided in 2 Max C's, 3 Ghost Cherries, yeah, and 3 system down. Just because going second, you really need outs to like their board. And then going first, you don't want to ruin the delicacy of your deck by oversiding, right? Because then you draw a bunch of side cards and you can't combo. So this card's really good. You can search it off, and then it's basically like DD Crow. It ensures they can't make Dragon Buster, and you're just grinding like rank 4s by then. And then Max C, of course, is standard. So yeah, that's about it. I mean, everything's standard. I maxed out on like as much as I could just for consistency. So
Awesome. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, thank you so much for the deck profile. Really appreciate you coming out. I know we couldn't film at Seattle because, well, it was super late.
Yeah,
10:30.
totally.
10:30 and the like got kicked out.
So thank you so much. I really
Any
appreciate
shout outs
it.
you want to give?
Shout outs to everyone that I borrowed cards from, to Darren, to Ryan, to Tyler for driving, to Yuki for lending me cards as well. Shout out to MST.TV for being great and keeping the scene alive in Vancouver. And yeah, just everyone that's like helped me and lent me cards, I guess. Thank you guys.
Next time I'll be in there. I was almost there. I was 31st. one loss. That was a bubble. All right, thank you so much, Chancy. And if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you guys want to see more videos from MST.TV, please subscribe. And as always, don't forget to hold on to your MST.TV.